You would get more radiation if you were on a plane with a smoke detector at 50,000 feet, getting a CAT scan and a dental x-ray, drinking a glass of water with 9,000 becquerels of potassium-40 in it, in a bad tub of ocean water with natural uranium-238, and rocks releasing natural uranium-238. And other rocks, natural radon in them, with the plane curtains up, eating a banana, than you would if you were standing in the middle of any spot where man-made radioactive fallout occurred. And even less if you're on a space station than you would get if you stood in the middle of Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. And if you do get radiation fallout, all you have to do is smile.
Japanese authorities have admitted the crisis at the Fukushima nuclear plant in March may have been worse than a core meltdown. In an official report that will go to the UN's nuclear watchdog, Japan says nuclear fuel in 3 reactors possibly melted through several pressure vessels and into the earth below. As North Asia correspondent Mark Willesee reports, a so-called melt-through is the worst outcome in a nuclear accident.
A new computer simulation shows how radioactivity is spread around the world. That simulation is based on the scenario in which contaminated air was vented from the disabled number 2 reactor building on March 14th, 3 days after the massive earthquake and tsunami. Computer images show the radioactive material was lifted 5,000 meters into the air. It was then carried by westerly winds and spread over the Pacific Ocean. The images indicate that on the 4th day after being vented, the substances reached the west coast of the United States, and on the 7th day, they approached Iceland after crossing the Atlantic.
To really understand it, Health Canada has changed the guidelines for drinking water quality. The maximum acceptable concentration for natural and artificial radionuclides. The artificial radionuclides are to the right. Average tritium concentration is 5 to 12 becquerels a litre was 1987. Great Lakes open water value ranged from 7 to 10 becquerels a litre, 82 to 84. And in 1993, an average reported tritium concentration in Lake Ontario was 9 to 11 becquerels a litre. The highest concentration reached its peak in drinking water was about 400 becquerels a litre. 400. Well, now we have 7,000 becquerels a litre as a standard. This is man-made with a 12-year half-life. That's 7 million becquerels a cubic meter. There's 1,000 litres in a cubic meter.
They are not near Baghdad. Don't believe them. They are nowhere. This is silly.